Ah. All right. This bodes well. I can't play any music. I have no idea if there's sound. Let's see if I can get some people in on this shit. Oh my god, this is terrifying. I think that's my YouTube channel. We'll find out if people join us. Oh my good gravy. This is much better quality than I'm used to. And you can see all of my mess. Oh man. I don't know if there's fucking sound. I don't know what's going on. It's wigging me out that there's no music. I hate this. No, I don't care, YouTube. Go away. I don't think I'm a fan of streaming on YouTube. I'm just messaging all the people. There's no one in here watching this because they're like, who the fuck is this person? Currently. What a noob. Oh, God. If anyone actually rocks up for this, I'm going to be so surprised. My God, I miss music. I don't like being live without music. My eyes look too small. Oh my God, this is going to be in the video that uploads. Oh my God. This is not the ideal way that I would have done this. I've got like a full fucking setup. And then when I actually need to stream, just after being connected to NBN, my fucking OS dies. Ah. Oh God, now I don't know if anything's working. Someone's in chat. It's probably someone who's just, hello, it's probably someone who's stumbled across this going, what the fuck am I watching? And I promise that it's, thank you. It's really wigging me out not having music. But apparently we're live. I don't know. There's no one here except for you. So I don't know. Can you hear me? Does it sound okay? We're live. All right. Oh my God, I'm going to end up just opening the box in front of you. It's fine. Okay. Because there's no analytics or anything. I can't see sound levels. I can't see like what's transmit. I don't like it. I miss my setup. There's no one. So I'm going to sit. Maybe I will try and open Spotify. Because this is, oh God, this is back to front, isn't it? There we go. This is painful. I miss my normal setup. The fuck is the address for Spotify? Maybe I should open this fucking box. I'll wait. I'll wait for 7 because that's what I said to people. Yeah, I'll try and get organized some music though because this is stale. Not a fan. I'm so bored. I'm taking my socks off. I'm even gonna put it on Facebook. Facebook the wasteland. I've already forgotten what my. How do you operate Facebook? No one uses this anymore. Yeah, watch me market. I should have had this all scheduled, but this all happened very quickly. On. There's still just you. What a fucking disaster. It's so good. It's fine. I don't schedule it. Post it now. Oh my Angelica's. It's fine. Oh, oh, oh shit! I don't remember anything that I had with the. Oh no, you're okay. I don't. Okay, so here's the really embarrassing bit: is I don't know anyone from Twitter. I don't know their real names, and Google makes you sign up to YouTube with your real name. So if you feel like it, let me know your Twitch handle, um, and then I'll know who you are. Yes, we're on YouTube because my something in my operating system. You're Chipmunk. Oh my god! Welcome, Chipmunk. Yes, I know, Probs. Thank you. Um, Probs will be able to tell you better, but the issue we had last night was not a fried Ethernet cable. It looks like something went in my operating system, like Windows 7 has died or something. So then naturally, I got the box tonight, and 2 trips to 2 separate stores to get 2 separate Ethernet cables did not fix the problem. So I'm currently on Ubuntu running off of a USB and streaming live to YouTube because that was the only way I could get permission to stream because YouTube wants like 24 hours notice. So luckily yesterday I went, hey, it might be nice to have YouTube as an option to do this on. I'll make sure that I'm verified and that we're all good to go, because if I hadn't done that, we'd be streaming this on Twitter via the app. Windows 7 is no longer being supported. Isn't that coincidental? Well, we'll get into that another time. I have been meaning to upgrade to Windows 10 anyway, because I'm doing a new build and I work with Windows 10 every day, and I've gotten over whatever little hang up I had about it, and now I actually prefer it. So that's not too bad. Let's see if I can remember my Spotify login details, because this is a stagnant ass fucking stream. It was, yeah, I signed up this year. That would be this year's password. Don't ask me to verify, please. This is really strange. I've got. This is weird. Can I just see my music, please? This is bizarre. Spotify has a network. Spotify has a website. Can I just want. I'm so uncomfortable with this setup. I would have been so much happier just to open OBS and click go and do my second ever stream on NBN with something really important. I'll pick the box up in a second. It's really heavy. And also, I did say that this didn't start until 7, so I'm not really expecting anyone to show up. Not at 7, just not at all, because it's me. And now I'm getting the little nervous patches. You use Streamlabs. I did try to use Streamlabs, Chipmunk. And then we had a little bit of a Barney and a bit of a fallout, and I haven't gone back to them since. I might, now that I don't need to bind to IP anymore. Just seem to have massive issues with me. Sorry, I'm still trying to I want to get a little bit of hype going. This is my fucking book. Go. Send that post. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at here on Spotify. Please, can I listen to music? Probs, my you had the same problem with OBS. You just had a Barney with it, or it just stopped working one day, because OBS has done that to me before as well. I just want to listen to music, please. I don't want to sign out of everywhere. God gravy, that would be a mess. I don't want my profile. I don't know. The monitors are back to front. Oh. Yay. Oh, it's the web player. I got really confused. All right, when's NCS? Come on, let's get this. It's what? Just show me. It's fine. Oh, God. And then I have to download Spotify, and it will take forever because I'm putting it on a USB stick. This is a mess. I'm just going to sit here in silence. Oh my God, I missed my stream setup. Okay, it's all good. Maybe we'll be joined with some people. I could listen to music. No, I can't. I don't have Spotify on this desktop. I could plug it into my phone. No, it's all good. Look, I think around 10 past 7, maybe 5 past 7, because I'm impatient. Um, and we'll just do the unboxing so that this nightmare is over. Phone music. Oh, yeah. Quality streaming. I mean, that's what you know me for, Chipmunk, right? Is just like quality production value. I'm so sorry. I feel really rude being on my phone. I'm just like seeing who's about, seeing if anyone wants to come and listen or watch. Also, I'm just watching the time, 6:55. I'm gonna message Yasmin as well. Currently live, but it's painful as shit. What does it say? I don't know what those little emotes are. YouTube has a whole new set of little emotes. I said to Yasmin, I'm currently live on YouTube, but it's trash. You like the no delay on comments? That is true. There is no delay here with us chatting, so I can just talk to you as long as I'm looking at the screen. This browser doesn't support Spotify. Oh my god. What a mess, everybody. It's fine though, because in a couple of minutes, I'm going to open up this bad boy. It's fine. It's a little bit heavy. There's, oh my god, there's 18 of them in there. They don't rattle. I don't know why I did that. But look, it's still sealed. And I don't have this kind of packing tape in my house. So I kept my word. I have no clue what to expect. I don't know what they look like. I don't know how big they are. Thank you. Don't you send me things. Yes, I don't know how big they are. I don't know what they look like. I don't know what color the pages are. I don't know what thickness the paper is. Is that a GSN? I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and clip that out of the video. You can't read it. It's upside down, and it has my fake name on it anyway. How's everyone been going? I'm just going to pretend this isn't the most painful stream of my life. That's coinciding with the most important one. It's something. We're up and live. It's good. You're not having to watch this as a properly edited and uploaded at the optimal time video. You're getting the live experience. Do better. I know. I don't know, man. My options are really fucking limited. Still better than one of my streams. Bullshit, Chipmunk. And I've never seen one of your streams, so I can't concur. And you know, if you streamed, we'd all just come and hang out. So that just sounds like you have to stream, man. Yeah. Probs streams now. He streams while I'm at work. Oh, they bad. Well, we don't know that they're bad. Because, oh, people are talking. Yeah. Because I've never seen them. So I'm not going to agree with you because I formulate my own opinions. Let's see if we can get some of the gals in here. It's bad. I love that I have a whole freaking setup, right? I've got everything. I've got the mic, I've got the webcam, I've got all the software, I've got the notifications, the alerts, the copyright-free music. And then when I really need them, something goes wrong. I mean, I was going to rebuild it anyway, but I can see there's like a clear little window on top. Arden! Everything's turned to shit. And Paradox, friends. It's the box. You can see the box in like the in the preview. Stop whinging, it's fine. Okay. I'll stop whinging because I know that annoys me when I watch my streams back is when I just I do stomp. How do I donate on the stream? You don't. No donations. This is just us hanging out, musicless, and having fun. Nothing's happened yet. Don't send it to Javi. Nothing's happened yet, Arden. We're just hanging out. I'm describing why we're streaming on YouTube with no music and just basically none of my usual setup. It's just funky business. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't opened this yet because I think it is only just 7 o'clock, which is when I promised to do it. Okie dokie. So yeah, there's. I was just saying, there's 18 of the paperbacks in this box. And I don't know. I've got to cover the address. You know where I live, but other people don't. Yeah, and that is a sealed box. So I haven't opened it, and you get to watch me almost stab myself with scissors, probably, or cut through the cover of a book. You know, when the last Harry Potter book came out, I went and lined up for the first time. I was 15 when it came out, and I went and lined up at the only bookstore in Victor Harbour, and I was the only one. So they let me into the bookshop really early because they thought that heaps of people were going to come along. But I got to open up the first box of all the Harry Potter books. They gave me a Stanley knife, and they stood back and said, "Don't cut too deep." It was fine. I didn't touch them, but I was terrified, and I did not do a very good job of breaking the tape. So now I feel like I'm reliving that nightmare, but this time with my own books, which is pretty weird. The dude like came and dropped it off this afternoon, and as I took the pen from him, I was like shaking, and he was like, "Dude, you're shaking." I was like, "I know, it's all good. It's just my debut novel." He was like, "All right." I did not give a shit. It was like 4 o'clock on a Thursday. He was 110% done. What if we just open them a little bit? I can't see anything in there. There's like a little clear window of tape on top, but I think there's like another layer of cardboard. So I can't, like, oh my God, what if that's the cover of the book? What if all the colors are gone? Guys, what if it's shit? I've had so many nightmares about this moment. I kind of can't believe it's here, and I'm just like, just panicking a little. I'm gonna cry, I know it. So I put on extra thick eyeliner so it just like runs down. I know it'll be okay, Arden. I know. But that can't stop me from freaking out. I would cut just okay, cut half of one of the ends and then pull the box open. Okay. Oh my God, Yasmin, are you in chat? Dude, I'm so scared. Oh shit, my actual friend. Hang on. No, you know what I mean. My IRL friend. I know all of you in real life. I don't know why I'm saying IRL. I'm opening books. My books. Let's give it some context on YouTube. I'm just spamming with everyone. It's not going to be okay. It's going to be amazing. If you say so, Paradox, you always just have such faith in me. So I'm really scared. It's fine. Though she did just yell yeet with 4 exclamation marks, so she may be watching. I wish we knew each other IRL. Paradox, I really do want to come to... No, you're not 20 minutes late, Vartal. You're not. But welcome to... Let's call this a stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, my good gravy. Oh, okay, you're watching, Lucy. Okay, that's good. You got to see the IRL friend blunder. I'm so glad. Paradox, I will be coming to Melbourne at some point. Sydney is my destination this year. Oh, wait, I'll message my other friend. Keep writing stuff. I scared the crap out of you. How? Opening. That'll do. I'm sick of telling people now. Thank you, Yasmin. You're a pillar of support in this difficult time. I'm turning bright pink. Very slowly, but it's happening. Okay. Paradox, how did I scare you? Did I say I was coming down to Melbourne? Sarah! Everyone, that's my cousin. Hello, I'm going to, I promise, I want to give people a little bit of a chance. I was like, oh my God, I could have rated Renee, but I didn't know she was streaming. Then I noticed it was on YouTube. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties, so we had to, at the last minute, shift everything over. So not only am I opening my debut novel, I'm also streaming on a brand new format, which is freaking me out, to be honest. I'm a little shaky. I'm a lot shaky. I feel a little sick, just a bit. But do you reckon? Do you reckon we just open one end and see what we can see? Who wants me to open just one end? I promise I haven't opened it. It only arrived about 5 hours ago. I've sat on this for 5 hours and I haven't opened it for you guys because we couldn't get anything to work. Please don't be sick over the books. Just one. Okay, Arden, you're the boss. That's not even... There's bubble wrap. It's big bubble wrap. OH&S. I don't know any OH&S. Oh, you just finished up your stream 5 or 10 minutes ago. That's good timing. I'm gonna see if I can feel one. More bubble wrap. I can't actually find any books. Hand in box thing looks very shady without context. If you could not go to sleep, computer, that'd be great. Oh my good gravy. I know. ASMR. I'll just get my bingo ring out of the way there. I need to do it. Just nearly fell off. Don't you know you shouldn't put your hand in boxes if you don't know what's in it? I know there are books in it. This is dumber than I thought it would be. I can't actually find any books in here. They're wrapped in brown paper. I don't know if it's brown, it feels brown. Okay. Paper choice is interesting, Haley. I know that. That's 90 GSM paper. With about 110 GSM cover. And the pages feel shiny. Okay, I kind of just want to... Shall I just... I was going to do this with scissors. This was going to be way more official than just ripping it open. Fine. Oh. I don't know if I'm ready for this. All right. I can't even pop the things. Okay. I know. Oh my God, I'm stuck. Oh, sorry. I don't know if I can do it. This is the last time in my life that I will never have not looked at my books. What's the time? I've given people 10 minutes to get here. I don't know if that's fair. Let me check what some people have said. Because you guys are here. You're all on time. Oh, Arden, you shared it. You shared it in you oh there we go. I'm just spamming people. Thank you for sharing that in the... Okay, so we have a book club, which was named after one of the lines that I accidentally left in the beta copy of this book. It's called the We Bang Book Club. So there's a little bit of a spoiler. The box. Okay, fine. Hang on. Okay, Lucy's telling me to hurry up. All right. Oh, shit. Let's go through the invoice. Okay, cool. Yep. We're going to do a stock check and make sure there's 18 in here. Love a good invoice. Oh, fuck. Well, there it is. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't know what that looks like on the camera. I just read some. Closer? There we go. There you go, Vartal. These are the advanced reader copies or the advanced reader editions. So that's why they have these little buttons on them. It is so matte and glossy. It feels really nice. We may have to fix the like the spacing where the cover sits, but okay, there's the spine. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, Danica. Don't cry. Yeah, I love the spine. I don't know why, just the way it's laid out. And the back cover. I'll try and hold it still so you guys might be able to read it. Oh. Is there a hardcover version? There will be, Chipmunk. When it releases on November 1st, you love it because it looked great. It's pretty cool. This is the... Fuck. This is the last 10 years of my life. How long until I find a typo? Holy shit, it looks gorgeous inside. Yeah, thank you. Means I actually have to read a book. Haven't read a book in 12 years since I left year 12. Okay, there's the first page. It looks so fucking gorgeous. It's actually beautiful. I was not expecting it to be this pretty inside. Oh my god, I'm so glad you guys are here for this. Danica, thank you. Do you want to swim in them tomorrow? I've got 18. It's a book. It's a real fucking book. It's decent size too. Did I write all of this? My god, I crap on. Yeah, I'll bring one. I can bring one. Look at these. Look at these. The pretties. Wait for the hardcover to go swimming. Yeah, it'd be like Scrooge McDuck into the coins. I love the interior formatting. Do you guys want to hear the first paragraph of the acknowledgements? I won't read you the dedication. Hey, I know what happens, Vartal. I'm allowed to skip. Okay. This is from the acknowledgements. I won't read you the dedication, which you probs will see why in a second, because it is. I do want like the special someone. It's not you, probs. I'm really sorry. I know you'll probably get excited. Just in case she won't be watching. I dedicated the book to my mum, and I've written her a little dedication in the front of the book. So those people with advanced reader copies, I don't think any of my street team are in chat, but they will have the dedication. But I kind of want to see Mum read it for the first time. So, okay. This is just the first paragraph of the acknowledgements, and then I might go and do like the first page, or we could do an impromptu one chapter wonder, and I'll do the first page of my own book. When I started writing Her Crown of Fire, it looked nothing like the book you've just read, except you guys haven't. It was angsty, riddled with plot holes, and quite frankly, I loved it to pieces. I loved it enough to hand it over to the incredible Hayley Sulik, who looked through all the mess to the core of a story in which she saw potential. With her guidance and never-ending patience, I learnt to push boundaries and go further than I ever dared to venture in my writing. This book is as much hers as it is mine. Cheers to one fantastic editor and someone I'm lucky enough to call a friend. Read the last page. No, it's full of spoilers. If you guys give me a page number between, how long is this? If you guys give me a page number between one, why did I check that the first page was 1? Between 1 and 380, between 1 and 380. Of course you write 69. I'll read you a sentence. I'm not going to read you the page. I'll read you a sentence from it. 300, chipmunk. All right, 69 for Javi. For Probs, or as we like to call him. Oh, this is a spoilery page, spoiler 69. Oh, look, anyone who suggests reading the last page, Bartle. Wow, I'm just so glad you guys are all here for this. Yay, Yasmin! No, that line's not in it anymore. Oh, Lucy's just sent me all hearts. Author photo, it's not actually in the book. There's no author photo in the book. You can write in chat, Lucy. You can write in chat. No, it didn't make it into the book. How about no middle reading? Well, I'm only going to do a sentence, Bartle. So, okay, I'll do I'll do the first chapter when we finish doing these, because you guys are giving me a few numbers there. Okay, so from page 69, I'll do like a paragraph, but there's not going to be any spoilers in it. It's going to be mainly description, so you guys can see if I can actually write. The velvet voice slinks through the dark. Fire lights on the man's palm, rust-colored like old blood. His dark, elegant features are lit by the flames, and I take a step back. What else have we got? 257. I waffle on. This is way too long. 257. Yes, Tegan, I'm so sorry. We waited as long as we could. Do you want to see it? It's perfect length. It's a little bit shorter than when you read it, Arden. Show me. Boom. There we go. So you will actually, Tegan is part of my street team. So she'll be getting one of these with a little button on it. Yee! But there will be one difference with yours, Tegan. It'll have a kiss. Okay, what are we doing? 257. I don't know if you just joined us, Tegan, or if you're actually watching for a little bit. They're sending me page numbers between 1 and 380, and I'm reading them a paragraph. The beauty of YouTube, all your latecomers can go back and watch the unboxing. That's true. Also, this saves it. So I will probably edit bits of it as well, and maybe put some music with it, because this is quiet in here. All right. When Thompson comes up, he's on edge, looking around the balcony like child slavers are hiding up here with a written order for scrawny gits. I give him the jar of shitty blueberry jam I swiped from Mark's when he wasn't looking, and tell him to let Maurice know that Echo needs seeing to at sundown tonight before she's fed. The kid leaves, holding the half-eaten jar of preserve like a friggin' trophy. And then I sit on my bed and finally let the tears come. That was actually the whole page. There you go. That's a bonus for you. What else have we got? 42 from Paradox. Did I miss one before that? Oh, no. Chipmunk wants 380. Block your ears, Vartal. Oh, this is a rough page. You're back at home reading with Beck. Are you curled up on the couch crying into a crochet blanket because I put in the phrase "we bang" instead of the sex scene? I'm never going to live that down. Because Could be quiet can be good. We could all hear the odd sounds you made when trying to open the box. It wasn't pretty, Paradox. It wasn't pretty. Hey, you write well. Have you tried being a writer? I think there's a career in that. I don't know, Bartle. I think I'm much more suited to being a narrator of better writers than myself. That is a shameless promotion for One Chapter Wonder. Back there in my mind, that was my favorite bit. I know. Brock! Read the last page backwards. Then just sounds silly. No, because then you guys will like decode it. Have you seen it, dude? Look at this. It's a real book. You can do it too if you just sit down and write. There's lots of pages in here. What am I doing? No, we did 257. Chipmunk wants a page from 380, which is near the back. I can't find one. It's all a fight scene, but it's a very important fight scene. I'll see myself to the door. Yeah, out you go. This is too spoilery, I think, Chipmunk. I can't actually find anything here. Don't spoil our own book. All right. I can't figure out where your accent is from. South Australia. You know I've only been in Brisbane for 2 years, right? Nope. I'm gonna have to use a veto on that. Don't know what that is. Wait, what? Buck, hello. We all love Buck. Doesn't sound Aussie. I know. I've been told. Shit, I've lost all the chapters. Paradox 142. Paradox, you can write. I think I've read a bit of your writing, haven't I? I am ridiculously Australian. That's going in my author biography. 42. This entire book is subject to change, by the way. So don't get attached to any of the lines that I read because they may. There you go. Without written permission from the author. Do I have to give myself permission to do this? Except for the use of brief quotations in a book review. We're solid. I'm not going to copyright violate myself at the moment. Okay, so we're doing Paradox. Did you want 42? Is that because? Did you want 42? Am I reading that right? Is that because that's from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Okay, there's a neat little bit of description here. The ceiling soars far above my head, the stone ancient and carved with thousands of tiny shapes in gold. It's so high I can't make them out, but my fingers tingle like they do with fire. I itch to examine them in the torch's light and find myself on my tiptoes. A nearby flame flickers green, then reverts to pale gold. Always gets... See, when I do stuff for One Chapter Wonder, I'm fine. I can read like a whole book straight into it. When it's my own book, I'm like this weird pink color. This is hideous. Okay, so 42 was the last one. Then you guys did a whole nother bunch of them. 136, Brock wants. Have you read it, Tegan? No other time are you think pink hue. What? Oh, this prose is smooth. Thank you, Bartle. I'm blushing. Oh, no other time are you this pink. I know. Look at this. This is a mess. That's fine, Tegan. I totally understand what life is like. Don't even stress about it, buddy. 136. Okay, so the problem with writing is I'll put in words that I've only ever written or read. I've never tried to hear them out loud or say them, so I may do something. It's hard picking a single thing. Mm, well, you guys have done the quiz, I hope. A few people have. So this is a description of war magic, which is one of the majors that you can do. I'll do a little bit of dialogue. Here you go. So this is war magic. You can sharpen blades. He gives me a withering look and straightens. That's not all I can do, it's just what I've done so far. I can strengthen swords, protect their wielder. War magic is a varied element of different strategies and tactics, which a lot of people don't realize are different. Oren groans, not again. I can't hear it all again. It's my attempt at witty banter. I really need to go make some dinner. I hope your stream goes great, and I'm sure that the book will be great. Paradox, thank you so much for popping in, and just thank you so much for your continued support. Enjoy your dinner. I'll see you later, okay? So that was 136. Arden wants 37. Oh, nice and close to the beginning. Thank you. Even this is all really spoilery. Chipmunk. Okay, well, I didn't actually read yours before because it was too spoilery, so I think that is understandable. All right, this is at the beginning of the book, so out of context, it's going to be a little weird. Tyson looks at me with pleading eyes for help I cannot give. Instead, I lift my hand to the struggling fire and call with the itch in my blood. Sparks soar from the pit and land on my bare skin. They flare bright on my palm, bursting into flame, cheap heat unsustainable by themselves. You want the blurb? You'll pay double. Would love an audiobook with you reading it. Well, we actually do have a contract. That's my... Where is it? Oh, it's not in the frame. Okay. I do actually have my framed contract up there, over on the side. That does have stipulations for an audiobook. So one day, maybe, possibly, it could happen. $3.79. Let's see what we can find. And then I can do the first chapter for you guys if you want. I will scribble it. Haley, if you're watching, I'll scribble it on a piece of paper so we have written permission from the author. I should do it. This is a long ass stream. $3.79. And the blurb. I'll do the blurb, Brock. You've read it. It's pretty spoilery, Chipmunk. Okay, how about I'll just keep walking back until I can find one for you. Yeah, Arden, did you just check? I can't, no. So that's too much. Okay, this is like a little callback, so it's not too much of a spoiler. We emerge from the alley, cross a wide street, then duck into another. I recognize the way to the distillery, my first adventure into Fairhaven, the day I kicked a man in the nuts. The memory bolsters me. I've always looked after myself. And the blurb. There you go. That's as close to $3.79 as I could get it. Yay. In the dull, everyday world, 17-year-old Rose Evermore struggles to plan to be on her final year of high school. But when fire suddenly obeys her every command and her dreams predict the future, she becomes hungry for more of this strange power. Under her dream's guidance, Rose lands in the fantasy realm of Lotheria with a tag-along. Tyson, her best friend since childhood, winds up there with her, just as confused and a hell of a lot more vulnerable. In Lotheria, Rose is welcomed and celebrated as a fire mage at the academy, while the very unmagical Tyson is forced into hiding under threat of death from the masters of Rose's new school. As Rose's talent in fire magic draws unwanted attention, and Tyson struggles to transition from high school student to blacksmith, Rose must find a way to return Tyson to their own world before the masters discover and execute him, no matter the cost. Right? I feel the same way about high school. Oh my god, I'm just going to read this all night when we finish this stream. So, a bunch of these are going to go... I'm aware you can't hear me very well. A bunch of these are going on a little journey. Confused, vulnerable, I feel myself relating to Tyson already. Yep, he's a darling. Fun fact. Okay, I don't know how much I'm allowed to tell you guys, but why not? This doesn't affect the final story. The first ever draft that I sent to the publisher, to Haley, uh, did not have Tyson throughout the story. Um, he was in the first chapter and then was never mentioned again. Um, but she said that the relationship between the two characters, the banter, the friendship that they had, the stakes, and all of that just demanded that he was put into the whole book. So, um, for those who are curious, I've been working on Her Crown of Fire, which used to be called Soulfire, for 10 years now. I've rewritten it, I'm not sure, 4 complete times from start to finish, brand new content in each rewrite. Um, and 4 rewrites? That doesn't seem right. There was the really first shitty one, there was the second shitty one, the third shitty one, the fourth was okay. And then the fifth, complete rewrite, all fresh material. That was worked on from start to finish, but there are 12 different versions of the fifth rewrite. So this has been a long journey. How old am I now? I was a teenager when I first wrote this book. I was in year 12, and instead of doing homework, I, for some reason, just sat and wrote this book. It was like I was possessed, honestly. If Lucy's still watching, we were actually house sitting her mother's house at the time. It's a wild period in our shared history. House parties every single night. And then during the day, instead of going to school, I'd wag and sit on my laptop and write the first ever draft of what turned out to be this. So, a bit of a checkered history, bit of a weird backstory there. Oh my god, so weird. This is really strange. Yeah. So these little buddies are going on a trip. Um, 3 of them are getting mailed off tomorrow because that's all I can afford at the moment. Yasmin, yours is one of them. How do we get a copy of each manuscript so we can have the full set with a signed copy of the book? No one will ever see them, Chipmunk. They're burned. Actually, I just realized you can see that green thingy in the background. That's like the second version of it. That's it there. But that part of my writing history is dead, yo. Like, I don't look at them anymore. I don't want them anymore. And I'm probably going to throw the books out. Because that's not me. Sharing is caring. No, not in this case. So one is going to the lovely Yasmin the Reader, whose channel you should absolutely check out because she's a brilliant booktuber and a really beautiful bookstagram as well. So that one for Yasmin. We've got a couple going to Sydney on a secret mission, so I can't tell you what these two are doing, but it will be exciting and worth it if it all works out. This one's probably going to Tegan, so this one will get a lovely little kiss in it. They're not on a mission from God, they're on a mission from me. A few more for the street team. There are so many in this box. Haley, why did you give me 18? There's so many. More for the street team. A couple going to some really, really cool reviewers, which I'm really, really excited about. And there will be a few. Which is mine. You're not getting advanced reader copy. You don't want the advanced reader copy. You can have the real one. I'll get you a hardback. A couple is going to some less cool reviewers as well. Ooh. I don't have any not cool reviewers. I heard you laugh just then. You can have one. I mean, you can like, I'll send you a photo of it. Will that suffice? Oh, this is so cool. I haven't actually seen like the publisher's logo. Kiss mine now. I don't have the lipstick on, Tegan. Oh, hello, Yasmin. Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you for watching, and I'm really, really excited to send this to you tomorrow. Like, I'm freaking out, dude. Brock, you're sulking now. I will, yeah, well, oh shit, you're going to be here tomorrow night, man. There's still going to be billions of them. There's actually hundreds in this box. No wonder it was so heavy. I'm sweating so much. You can't wait to have it. I'll express post it to you, babe. That's not a book smell. Tegan, don't smell it. Oh no, I can. Yep. It's kind of a book smell. It's a very new book smell. I don't think I've ever smelled a book this new. I have to go for lunch. Congrats for Daisy, which I have to about her Crown of Fire. Hope to read it soon. Vartal. Thank you so much for popping into the stream. Let me know on Twitter how you're going with your book as well, because I loved Kites in the Wind, and thank you so much for letting me read it on One Chapter Wonder because I loved it, and I'm a big, big champion of your book. I'll trade you some books for it. All right, what have you got, buddy? We'll do like a Pokemon trade, but later on. No, Tegan, it smells like really, really new. Rhoda Boy, is it? I have several ideas of who you could be. But I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong. So, don't feel free to enlighten me or anything. No, Tegan, the book smells really new. It's strange. That's what I thought. Will. Because it's just so... It's so new. No one's touched it. Until me. Oh, you're logged in on Bob's account. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. You'll be the judge of that? Okay. Oh, my God, the interior formatting. It's just, look... It's just so pretty. Don't read it. Oh shit, that was a really big spoiler. I'm so bad at this. But look at the pretty chapters and the pretty page numbers and just it's all so gorgeous. I'm playing in the car. I'm going to blow out the DMAX speakers. I am terrified of coming across a spoiler. Not a spoiler, a typo. Gonna like spoilers. Be right back. Nope! Don't you dare. You don't know anything. I did not tell you anything that made it into the final copy, Brock. If I keep reading it, I'm not going to stop. So, I mean, okay, let me just check how long the first chapter is and see if my water's any good. Yeah, it seems like water. Oh, God, no, there's a fucking... Yuck, what is that? Ew, there's a bug in it. Okay, thank God I shook it. Oh, it's actually a really short first chapter. Brilliant. Look how long it is. You One Chapter Wonder applicants need to learn. No, it's all good. I did discover, though, that most people consider a first chapter to be about 6,000 words, which is about half an hour of narration. This is about 1,000 words. Maybe I need to learn. Does anyone want to hear the first chapter? It's literally 2 pages. You can say no. Yeah, Brock, a lot of people have 6,000 word first chapters. It's actually pretty standard from what I've found so far. You don't want to hear it? Okay, that's 1 vote for no. That's 1 vote for yes. That's 2 votes for yes. All right. Sorry, Javi. That's a yeet. We'll put that in a separate category. Is this the unboxing? It is. It is. Oh, I haven't shown the book for a while. It's like fresh. Oh, no, it kind of shows it. Just imagine I'm fetching it out of a box. Also, I don't know, like I was saying before, I don't know everyone's Twitter. I don't know everyone's real names because we all have our Twitter handles and our YouTube things. So you don't have to tell me. I'm feeding my dogs. She gets to hear it too. Yay. Okay, yeah, there's heaps in there. Okay, just pretend I pulled this out of the box. But there we go. There it is in all of its glory. And I've smelled it. And it smells new. It smells very, very new. And it's really weird to have it. And it's like a complete book. Like, what the fuck? This is usually just a Word document on my computer. Okay. I'm going to do the first chapter because, ooh, the copyright thingy on it. Sorry, I'll stop getting distracted. The first bit is actually like a little, not a dream sequence, it's just in italics up the top. Arden, get ready for nostalgia. A bird falls from the sky, its glossy feathers shuddering against the icy wind. Its eyes are dull and dark, its beak clamped closed. Wings catch the air. For a second, the bird soars. Then gravity's cruel hand smashes it against the cold earth. Chapter 1. The bird is fresh, not long dead. I'm sorry, my baby birdies, I wrote this before I got you. I've nudged it with my shoe to make sure. A lump swells in my throat as I stare at its tiny corpse. I glance around, searching for trees, power lines, anything it could have fallen from. The stretch of pavement I stand on remains bare overhead. What's wrong, Evermore? You're getting teary over a dead sparrow. I roll my eyes as Tyson, my best friend and biggest pain in the ass, lumbers over. No, my voice is clear and strong, and I'm grateful. He would tease me all day if it cracked. I'm trying to figure out why it's here. Because it's a dead bird, they're everywhere. I point upwards, and he too squints at the cloudless sky. There's nothing above us. Tyson shrugs, adjusting the strap of his backpack across his expansive chest. Maybe he had birdie cancer, corked in midair. He flaps his arms wildly and then pulls a face. I'm struggling to remember why I'm friends with this idiot when he turns serious. For real, though, why are you so worried? I chew my lip. I dreamt about a dead bird last night. A sparrow? I don't know, just a bird. It was black, like this guy. Another nudge. The shining feathers dimple for a second. Their song might be brief, but how greedy would we be to ask for more, Tyson quips, and I raise my eyebrows. He rolls his eyes. It's from the book you lent me, dipshit. Read it again. So you dreamed about a dead bird and now you're getting the sads over one you found on the pavement. No. In the dream, I watched the bird falling unnaturally from the sky, limp and lifeless. I'd woken with tears on my cheeks, chest heaving. Finding the sparrow on my walk to school stopped me in my tracks and made my stomach drop. Arms gather around me, picking me up. Tyson throws me over his shoulder and, showing off why he is chosen for every narrow-long high sports team, begins the short jog to our school. Put me down, I say. His shoulder jabs into my stomach, but worse, he's starting to cheer me up. He ignores me, like I expected. Tyson! She's a witch, he warns Molly Barnes' posse as he trots past. I bounce on his back and return Molly's bemused wave. A soothsayer, seer of dead birds and prophet of destruction. Though my cheeks burn, I have to admit that one's pretty badass. By the time Tyson deposits me before my first class, I'm struggling to hide a smile. There, feel better? By tonight, the birdie will be gone. I twist my face as I imagine him scooping it off the pavement. He guesses why. A cat will eat it or something, Evermore. Don't be gross. He turns to leave as students file into the classroom, but pauses and tugs something from his backpack. Almost forgot. Thought you'd need breakfast. It's a lukewarm can of energy drink. I snatch it. You legend, I totally forgot. I'll buy next week. You know it. He salutes and walks backwards, bumping into other students. Oops, sorry. Bye, Rose. Idiot, I mutter, but I'm grinning as I crack the tab. We've been friends for too long. I slurp the sour soda as I cross the creaky threshold into my classroom. I didn't realize I liked alliteration so much. Welcome, everybody, welcome. Sit down, we've got a lot to get through today. Mr. Burgess hastily swigs from his stained mug of coffee. His collar sticks up on one side and there's a smear of shaving cream on his jaw. He shuffles a bundle of papers. Today we start our mid-semester career counselling. I settle into my favourite desk towards the back, the one that's coated in a buttery layer of sunshine every morning, but even that can't cheer me up from my teacher's words. Career counselling. How could I have forgotten it was today? I was all prepped to pull a sickie and everything. Stupid dream. A sheet of paper like a white slip of doom is laid on my desk. A happy face is printed in the upper corner, as though it'll make planning your entire life at 17 any more bearable. I trace it with my pen. It makes it slightly more bearable. You've got 20 minutes to fill out your papers, then come up and make a one-on-one appointment with me or Mrs. Wesley. The chatter reluctantly ceases. I glance at the first line. When I graduate, I want to be... Inexplicably, I flash back to me and Tyson having this conversation when we were 9. A cat, he'd proclaimed loudly. Outlining an overhead cloud with a stubby finger. They get the best stuff. Food whenever they want, sleeping all day. Man, that's the life. I imagine writing cat in my career counselling sheet, and I can already hear Mr. Burgess's sigh. Rose, you have to write something. I realise too late I've written nothing, and my teacher really is standing behind me. I know, just what? This time, the demanding voice in my head is my mother's. I curl my fists. I haven't thought about it, I say finally. A disc of light flickers on the wall as he checks his watch, then he jerks his head towards the door. Why don't we go have a chat? You can be the first appointment. The classroom is empty next door. Mr. Burgess takes prime spot at the desk, then pulls up a chair and gestures to it. I sit, placing my blank paper beside me. You haven't thought about what you want to do when you finish high school, he begins. You know that's the end of this year, right? Stress grips me. I know. I am well aware. Do you want to go to university? Take a gap year? I frown. A gap year? He nods enthusiastically. It's a year off from studying. You can do anything, but most people travel. I enjoyed my time in the United States last year. I'd highly recommend it. America. The image of a bald eagle soaring over a canyon plants itself in my mind. Something lifts in my heart. That could be cool. Career-wise, though, is there any path you'd like more information on? I know your mother works in the hospital. Have you thought about following in her footsteps? I shake my head. I don't like blood. I'd seen her return from emergency call-outs pale and wan, her eyes filled with what she'd seen. Last year there was a pile-up on the national highway just outside Narrowlong. She came home a different person. You like reading? Video games, Mr. Burgess presses. Anything related to those spark your interest? So far, the only thing that has is the idea of leaving Narrowlong and travelling. I imagine returning, attending our tiny university, and getting a meaningless degree, then settling into the 9 to 5 and marrying a local boy. That will probably be my next 50 years. I huddle into my oversized coat. No. I think our appointment is up, Mr. B. He glances at the clock and then out the window where the 9:30 appointment hovers anxiously, concern on his freckled face. Oops, you're right, Miss Evermore. Off you go. Think on what we talked about. The unsupervised class yells and laughs, sheets forgotten. I sit at my cold, shady desk, realizing too late that I left my career counseling page in the other classroom. That's how long it takes to narrate. It takes ages. That was like 3 pages. So when you guys send me 8,000 words to narrate, that's why it takes forever. That's why it's a 2-hour show. I'm just joking. I love that show. And I love doing it. So you guys have to send me more stuff. Yeah. You guys all went really quiet, so now I'm freaked the fuck out. Just a heads up. Or did YouTube stop working? I don't know what's happening anymore. I know, I felt really bad about all the dead bird stuff. I wrote that before we had the birdies. So we weren't interrupting you. You're in chat. It's silent. I can't see it when I read. That's why I need so many moderators for OCW. Oh, Arden. Okay, well, that was interesting. I'll just see if anyone else is going to pop in. But I think we're all Gucci. Oh, Prodox retweeted me. That's lovely. Oh my gosh, you guys. We were captivated. Bullshit, Brock. Sorry for being polite. That is the only time you'd apologize. You loved it? Oh, are you still listening in the DMAC? This is weird. I don't know if I never thought about getting feedback on the book. Is that really weird to hear? My author photo isn't in the book. It'll be in the hardback. It's on the hardback, the hardcover dust jacket. It's on one of the inside flaps. Yeah, I think while writing this, it became such a process that I never thought about the finished product, and I never realized that you guys would actually read it. So I wonder if I can pull out of publication. Oh, golly gosh, gee willikers. Okay, what's the time? It's like 8 o'clock. I know that I want to go and be productive and try and fix this computer, but I also really want to drink a Milo and either read my own book or watch Downton Abbey. Is bedtime? That doesn't surprise me that it's bedtime for you, Brooke. Did Buck like the chapter? I should have brought the birdies in here. Be productive, use, but I don't want to. Yeah, look at all this encouragement I'm getting. Downton and Milo. Sounds very, very good to me. Well, This will be. He yawned a lot. It is birdie bedtime. Actually, I think our girls are asleep or they're going asleep. I don't know. Can we get a status update on the birds, please? They're sleeping. Point in case. They're very round. Okay. When a bird sleeps, it turns into like a little bulb. Okay. Actually, I need to go and organize where these are going. And then tomorrow, I'm very, very lucky to have a post office near my workplace. So I'll go and do some express postage. Emily was very amused by his yawning. Oh. Okay, Arden, good night. Thank you so much for popping in. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye. Okay, actually, I might sign off as well. I've kept you guys long enough. Thank you very, very much for your attendance and your encouragement and your not signing out when I read the first chapter of my book. This is still really bizarre. It's going to take me a while to adjust to this. All right. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Brock. That should be good fun. I'll make sure I've still got some for you. Okay, for everyone else who logged in, signed in on their YouTube and gave up their Thursday evening, I'm going to head off. So you guys will have a wonderful time, and thank you again so much for your support. And next time, I promise it'll be better. I don't know what this YouTube thing does. It's not for me. I want my Twitch back. Okay. Good night, you guys. I think this is the off button. We'll find out. Bye.